2021 Supreme ZS232, looking mean in tan and onyx black. This thing is slammed full of ballast right now. See that platform is right there, just at the water line. Beautiful mocha and black interior on this ZS, but this thing looks super sharp. It's got the forward sweeping Roswell tower with factory bimini and Roswell board racks. We've done 30% window tint. Nice big pickle fork bow. Apologize for any wind noise you're hearing right now. But docking lights and a custom gator step all throughout the boat that we'll get a better look at when we hop inside. Let's go ahead and do that now and check out this ZS232. All right, guys, we're on the interior of the ZS232. I tried to get out of the wind as best as I can. Seems like it's a little further down that way, but so I apologize in advance for any wind noise. On this ZS, we have a mocha interior with black seat boxing and accents. It is really sharp. The mocha kind of has this nice sheen to it, and it almost looks gold. I think it looks awesome. It does have this nice texture to it. We've done the custom gator step in here with the lighter top sheet and the darker bottom sheet. So when you look at, say, the Supreme logo on the swim step, it pops really nicely. It just lightens up what otherwise would be kind of a dark interior. So I think it's a really nice touch. On the back, nice big sun pad, side to side on either side of this rear step that I'm on. We have storage hatches. You can use them as coolers because there's a drain in there. There is a pop-up ski pylon right here that drops out of the way when you're not using it. When you step inside the boat, this thing is super deep. High seat backs, very comfortable. Feel very secure when you're riding in this boat. Open up our storage hatch real quick. The engine sits underneath this plate, which leaves you some nice storage from side to side across the boat, even when you fill this ballast bag. You can still store surfboards, wakeboards, whatever across the top of the motor. It is the 6-liter PCM. If I can get this out of the way one-handed, possibly. There we go. 409 horsepower, close cooled. Brand new. Great motor for this boat. It has all the ballast pumps back behind it. This one is set up with all the factory ballast that is possible. So 4,600 pounds, 2 hard tanks underneath the storage in the back, plug and play ballast bags on either side of the motor, hard tanks that run from the rear corner all the way up towards the front. And then we have a belly bag and a nose bag. Tons of weight in this thing for a killer surf wave. And wakeboard wake. This is a great all-around boat for water sports, no matter what you like doing. New Roswell tower, forward sweeping, does fold forwards as well. It's a single cam latch. We've got a pair of rotating board racks. Wet Sounds Rev 10s up top, pair of those. With the factory bimini top that does have the surf pockets in the top too. So you have board storage on both the racks, above the motor, and on the roof. Seating has storage underneath. No carpet, easy to clean if you really wanted to. Get all these leaves out of here. The perks of coming out in the fall is you're gonna get a bunch of leaves in the boat. Love it. Same storage on this side. Flip up the seat. These are loose seat cushions, but you can take them out to clean them very easily. Although our back center seat is snapping. So if you're going down the road, it keeps it nice and secure. If you remove that back center seat, you have a nice step with access to the V-drive and strainer bowl and all that right there. Our side inlays have the Wet Sounds interior speakers. Those are 8-inch speakers, so you get great sound in the boat. You have 2 more up in the bow, and then a big 12-inch sub. Pop in, lean back on the port side, leading us up into the love seat and OB area. Got great storage up in here. Batteries. We got the air dam down here that slides in through the walkthrough. Amplifiers. Nice big comfortable seat to stretch out on over here. If we open up the glove box, charging ports, music hookups. This is a add-on for 2021. I'm actually gonna fire the boat because I'm getting super close to the shore. And while I'm in the seat here, we do have a new steering wheel. And you'll notice no head unit here on the left side, which is money. Phone holder's still there on the left. No stereo remote means the stereo is built into our C-Touch dash. Big improvement. Last year it was great to have rider presets. We still have those, but for 2021 we get an integrated stereo through the screen. Still have interior lighting, nav lights, rocker switches for that stuff. But rider presets, say we want to go surf right now, I'm gonna hit activate and it's gonna run this setup here for, it's like beginner surf. So I'm gonna let it fill. Analog gauges on the right side for tack and speedo. Nice new steering wheel. Clicker on the left there for your stinger plate. Down below, toggles on our heater and docking lights. Those are both option on this boat. And again, that big 12-inch sub from Wet Sounds. Nice spot to kick your feet up against the gator step there if you want to. Cut-off windshield is great. You've got a spot, not only more room to get into the boat, but if you're just hanging out, everyone's got a nice spot to put their arm, or you can put your arm up there while you're driving, and that feels pretty stinking comfy. Mirror, sup. Tinted the windshield on this, which you saw on the outside. Tons of space in the bow of the ZS. This thing is massive. It's a deep boat, so you feel like you're down inside this thing, and especially in the bow. Speakers, cup holders. There's a funky little storage hatch here in the bow. And like I mentioned earlier, you have the bow ballast on this boat option. And then our front seat, if I can pop that out, does have a step. So if you want to step off the bow of the boat, say you're dropping somebody off at a dock or somebody's hopping off the boat into another boat, you don't have to step on the vinyl. Storage up here. Actually, we have the heater on here, so there's really not a lot of storage on that side, but you can access your storage in the OB from the bow of the boat as well. Awesome layout, tons of space, tons of storage, tons of ballast. Let's fill this thing up and get some running footage of the ZS232.
All right, here's Preston. Gonna run this ZS232 really quick. Maybe because we haven't had it before, but the tan, or we haven't had it in such a long time, the tan looks so good. Oh, he's got a lot of starboard weight. Docking lights look really good. New gator step is sharp. Even with all the weight that she's running, still does keyhole turns out here on the old White River. Give us a call, N3 Boatworks, for more details on this Supreme ZS232.